Perhaps two of the most lasting and significant documents of the American Revolution are the Declaration of Independence and the US Constitution. I'll first look at the Declaration of Independence. It was written by Thomas Jefferson and was issued on July 4, 1776. It sort of constitutes of two parts. One of them is a list of grievances. The colonies' grievances against Britain and particularly against King George III. Basically, the colonies believe that they have rights and that those rights were infringed upon. Now, the other part of the Constitution is kind of more the philosophical part, the one that has more universal appeal. And here I would like me to read an excerpt. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. That whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. And I have highlighted some key words in this quote. Unalienable rights. This is an Enlightenment idea. These are rights that nobody can take away from us. They are given by the Creator and they're unalienable. And all human individuals have those rights by the very fact of them being human. And also here there is a lot of influence of John Locke, and John Locke talks about rights such as life, liberty, and property, and here Jefferson replaces property with the pursuit of happiness. Now, property is, a little bit too material, but pursuit of happiness it's a vague idea, but it allows for all kinds of interpretation. It allows for different interpretations. And also, the governments are formed in order to protect the rights of the people, and if the governments are failing to protect the rights, then the people have the right to overthrow those governments and establish new governments. This again comes from Locke. There is a contract between the government and the people and the government have obligations in this contract. And now let's look at the US Constitution. Again, it's a very complex document and it's imbued with the ideas of the Enlightenment. It has the Bill of Rights, which are the first 10 amendments, and the Bill of Rights, they basically spell the individual rights or the rights of the individual against the rights of the state, and they protect the right of the individual. Then we have the checks and balances. This is the idea of separation of powers, which comes from Montesquieu, an Enlightenment philosopher. Basically, there are three branches of government. We have the executive power by the president, then we have the legislative power in the hands of Congress, and then the judicial power in the hands of the Supreme Court. And all of these, they balance each other, and none of those powers can usurp or take over the other two branches of government. Then the Constitution also establishes the separation of church and state, and also the idea of federalism, of the rights of states versus the rights of the central government. And here is a little quotation from the US Constitution. "We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. Again, here the crucial words are we the people. It is we the people that have those rights. It's not anymore the king, it's we the people. It basically states that the power comes not from God, not from tradition, but from the people.